quick fire things, speed dating, whatever. So you need to reinforce it. So that's a very good point that comes after. Create trust and rapport. So you need to know how to create trust and rapport. Keep a surprise element in every class. Discovery learning. I'm going to give you some reading to do on inquiry-based learning. That's discovery-based learning. It's like expectancy multiplied by value. I'm not sure what that means. Well, what was it?
Let students expect what they want to learn from the class, and then they will give more value. Okay, yes, I expected this much, and now they will give more value because they have expected this.
Right, and I think you're absolutely right. So that you need to draw out of them. If they're just coming along and they're there to write notes, what is it that they want out of each session? What do they want out of each module? And if they say, I don't know, you make them know. That isn't good enough. You should have very high expectations of the students. It isn't good enough at postgraduate level to go into a class and say, you're here to teach me in a, give me the answers. Nobody at work's going to give them the answers. In work, they're on their own. They're self-motivated. They'll be given a job and expected to get on with it. The other one, again, having fun while teaching and out-of-the-box thinking. If you don't enjoy it, they won't either. So you have to have passion, you have to have fun about it. And actually, things don't have to be dry. Things can be, things can be exciting and fun. Examples related to real life. So using something that's in the newspaper, bringing the newspapers in, something that was on television last night, or that the students are hooked on a particular series at the moment. Think about it, relate it to what you're doing. Learning by doing. Get them running around. Get them out of the classroom. Get them doing a survey. Get them looking at something. Go and observe. Get them actually moving. Multi-method teaching. So don't just think, all right, well, I've cracked it by learning by doing, so every session will be a learning by doing. Because then that doesn't become fun anymore. Lifelong learning. You have to instill the passion that they're going to carry on learning through life. This is what you're doing. It's about reflective learning. You don't have a head that you pour information in, and that's enough to see you through until you're about 80. If you don't learn something new every day, you're not alive. This is a great moment. We have a voice from the afterlife. But if you don't learn something new every day, one tiny thing, then you're not alive. You must learn. Every interaction you learn something else. Hello. Group 3. Change the physical environment of learning to break the monotony. That's what we talked about getting outside. What you'll notice about this is, you seated in these rows gives you you can use it, but it's very difficult. So therefore, you're going to have to think about physical environment in the way that you teach. You need to be able to scoot the chairs around. You need to be able to move people. When you see their energy flagging, you need to get them up. So the physical environment of what you do is hugely important. Interesting and lively interaction. It might be questioning, it might be a debate, those kind of things. If you see presentations these days, you don't always have somebody with a PowerPoint. You might have something that asks people questions and guides them along. And you might do that. If you get an outside speaker, the two of you might be there. Or you might get the students to run a question session with them, as if they were on TV and video. That kind of thing. You see these things in Hello magazine or whatever, that kind of thing. Doing the unexpected, the surprise element, I think we had that before. Putting ourselves in students' shoes and participative learning. More conceptual positioning. That, you've got to keep doing, and it will be more and more difficult. And if you can't put yourself in their shoes, go and talk to them, listen to them. Instead of you doing the talking, do some listening. You know, make them reflect on what they want. Simple communication. You know, I'm working in the university's Pro.Vice Chancellor, and I'm doing some things around appraisal and peer supported review and professional development to get this innovative and creative teaching thing off the ground. The person who works for me at the moment, outside of my faculty, is a sort of national teaching person. Oh, he's a very clever man, hugely clever. Masses of knowledge about innovative and creative teaching, one of the best teachers I know. But when he writes for me, it's as if he is writing in Sanskrit. I can't understand it, and I keep sending him back to say, give me simple terms. I'm a simple soul. If I don't understand it, staff out there will. So I just said, what's this theory? Tell me what this theory is. And it's something. It's not rocket science, believe me. But the way that he's expressed it is so complicated. And by which time I've switched off. I have a very short attention span. So, you know, he needs to say things to me. And he's a very clever man. He is the best at what he can do. And I keep saying, go rewrite it again. And he loves working with me. You know, I